I actually grew up in church here at Enterprise since I was a young kid. And I think as Christians, we need to hear about a God that loves us and about a God that is gracious, because we are condemned to sin. And that perfection that I think everyone is throwing out in some of the major, more conservative churches is just not a very realistic approach to things. And I think a lot of people, like me, we just kind of got tired of feeling like they were hearing this fake story over and over and over again, and the golf jokes and just the handshaking portion of going to church. It's almost like it all became this big facade, and I was just looking for something else, and I actually just got away from church for quite some time. I came and visited Crossroads, probably 5 years ago maybe. I really felt like it was a place where I could come and be myself, and to have the questions that I think most Christians have and are oftentimes afraid to ask. We were kind of church shopping for quite some time, and I've been gone for a while. I've been deployed twice. Just got back from Afghanistan. I just always kept coming back to Crossroads, and this is just kind of where I've always felt at home. I feel like I can be a person here. I can be a Christian here, and I can grow here. It just feels like the teaching here is coming from someone that cares about you. And that really means a lot to me. When I can sit in the service, an auditorium full of 100 or more people, I feel like I am being spoken to personally. And also I'm bringing people that I care the most about into Crossroads as well, because I would like for them to experience that as well. I don't believe I've ever lost my faith. I've stayed a Christian, but I have come into so many questions that have just led me so many different places. And since coming back to Crossroads, I feel like it's okay for me to have questions. I'm a person, and I'm trying oftentimes desperately to understand something that is not understandable. In life, as a single person, there's tough questions out there that you have to ask yourself, and I feel like God is really helping me to just become grounded again, to be able to grasp my beliefs and to really almost allow myself to be taught again. With that said, I think that God is certainly blessing me in that area. I feel like I can breathe again as a Christian. I feel like I'm able to make decisions that are leading me to a more wholesome and a more healthy lifestyle, honestly. And it's so easy for people to go to a church, and it's big, and there's huge youth groups, and there's ski trips, and huge functions and organizations and amongst organizations. And realistically, I would rather come to a church that is encouraging me to be a better person, to accept the tough questions and to answer the hard questions, and to be given guidance based on the fact that we exist as Christians merely through grace and forgiveness. And I think that those are the two major functions of a loving God that unfortunately I feel many churches will fail to address. To come to a church and feel like you belong, and to feel like you're part of a family, and I know every church from here to California is like, come be a part of our family, but to really feel that, and to really be in a place that it's real, I have found very few places to compare it to Crossroads.